Jacob's prophecy about his sons. And Jacob called his sons, and said, Come together, and I will tell you what shall befall you in the days to come. Gather together and listen, you sons of Jacob, and listen to your father Israel. Reuben, you are my firstborn, my strength, and the beginning of my strength, principal in dignity, principal in power. Mighty as the waters, you will not be the ruler, because you went up to your father's bed, then you debased yourself, ascending to my stand. Simeon and Levi are brothers, weapons of iniquity his weapons. Let my soul not enter into his counsel, nor let my spirit gather in his company. For in their fury they killed men, and in their recklessness they hamstrung bulls. Cursed is his fury, for it was fierce, and his anger was rough. I will separate them in Jacob, and I will scatter them in Israel. Judah, your brothers will praise you, your hand on the neck of your enemies, the sons of your father will bow down to you. Lion's cub, Judah, you came up from the dam, my son. He bowed himself, he lay down like a lion, just like an old lion, who will wake him? The scepter will not be taken away from Judah, nor the lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh comes, and the people will gather to him. He tied his colt to the vine, and his donkey's son to the stump, he washed his garment in wine, and his cloak in the blood of grapes. His eyes were red with wine, and his teeth were white with milk. Zebulun will dwell in seaports, it will be a harbor for ships, and its border will be as far as Sidon. Issachar, a strong donkey that lies down between the sheepfolds. And he saw that the rest was good, and that the land was pleasant, and he lowered his shoulder to carry, and served in tribute. Dan will judge his people, as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan will be a serpent by the way, a viper by the path, that bites the horse's heels, and causes the rider to fall backwards. I have waited for your salvation, O Lord. Gad, an army will attack him, but he will attack at the end. The bread of Asher will be rich, and it will give pleasure to the king. Naphtali, a loose deer, who will pronounce beautiful sayings. Joseph is a fruitful branch by a fountain, whose shoots spread over the wall. They made him bitter, they shot him with arrows, and the archers hated him. But his bow remained strong, and the arms of his hands were strengthened by the hands of the mighty one of Jacob, by the name of the shepherd, the rock of Israel. By the God of your father, who will help you, by the Almighty God, who will bless you with blessings from the heavens above, with blessings from the deep below, with blessings from the breasts and the womb. Your father's blessings were greater than the blessings of my parents, until the end of the eternal hills they will be on the head of Joseph, and on the forehead of him who was separated from among his brothers. Death and burial of Jacob. Benjamin is a ravening wolf, in the morning he will eat the prey, and in the evening he will distribute the spoil. These were all the 12 tribes of Israel, and this was what their father said to them when he blessed them. He blessed each one by his blessing. Then he commanded them and said to them, I am going to be gathered to my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephron the Hittite. In the cave that is in the field of Machpelah, east of Mamre in the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought with the field of Ephron the Hittite, for a burial plot. There they buried Abraham and his wife Sarah, there they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife, there I also buried Leah. The purchase of the field and the cave that is in it belonged to the sons of Het. And when Jacob had finished giving commandments to his sons, he drew up his feet on the bed, and expired, and was reunited with his parents.